experience of traveling in a train? And how many of you have been having the experience of having great food that they serve in the pantry car? And you love that food? I cannot see even a single hand actually. So that's what Travel Khana is all about. Travel Khana is basically your food in the move company. Now how we started was not really food in the move. We actually started as a marketplace. So we realized that there are like a couple of years ago, we realized that there are so many websites which give you tickets. Like there are 20, at that time I counted in my fingertips and there were about 20 websites where you could buy tickets of all sorts. But there was none which would actually solve your problems when you are traveling. And I have been a very avid traveler all across the world and across India. And this is one problem that I've always faced. That each time I travel, each time I am in a train or in a bus or in a flight, I get down, I am actually looking around for a taxi. Those days, like getting a taxi at the Delhi airport used to be like a fight. It still is in most timings. So basically, there is a need for people to be actually satisfied in terms of their need for goods and services while they're on the move. And this is what Travel Khana started as a marketplace and then evolved into a specialized marketplace of food while you are on the move. Because the need of food itself is a very big need. So that's what we are really doing. We are actually at the moment addressing in the train traveler, although we have actually done buses as well along with Make My Trip. We will be launching buses in 6 or 7 southern cities by the end of this year. But this is what we are doing. So in terms of numbers, I don't know whether you're really able to see. There are about 3 crore train passengers every day, 3 crore every day, which is basically going to count more than the world's population every year. And about 1.25 to 1.5 billion people travel in long distance trains every year. And that's the kind of need that we are addressing. There are about 11,000 trains. Out of the 11,000, only 300 trains have pantry cars. None of the other trains have the pantry cars. So even that pantry car food is also not available. Most people end up taking achar and roti and paratha and some stuff, which actually goes cold, and no one wants to eat, but they end up eating. And that's because there are so little choices available. So this is the kind of problem that we are solving. So in terms of numbers, these are the numbers. I'm not really going to go through all of the slides, but basically I'm going to take you through what Travel Khana is. So basically, each time every day we hear about bad food and someone taking sick and a lot of problems around the train food. And that's what basically is a very big problem. And that's very sensitive to most of us as Indians. Train travel is very sensitive, like something which we are all sensitive towards. Last year, we've actually done 4 times increase. In the last 9 months, we've done 4 times increase. And this is like a dated data. So it's more than 4 times. We actually are getting a lot of traction on the mobile side. One of the problems is in the mobile side is that the network doesn't work. So we are coming up with a mobile application which works in the train without a network. So it has an ability to connect to a parallel SMS-based transport. And that's where so we are basically a technology company. We are solving everything through a technology solution. We are integrating to the hotels and the restaurants through interesting apps that we are building for them, where they are actually going to use the app and do the delivery and do the delivery management, and even payments collection is going to be like something which is going to come up in the next 6 months, where they are going to get the payments be collected on a credit card. Their part is going to go to their account and our part is going to come into our account. As of now, they give an advance to really sign on. And once they've given an advance, we basically roll them on. And each month we charge them, and we basically have that kind of a prepaid kind of a system. We at the moment are addressing 150 cities across the Indian continent. We have 750 total vendors or the restaurants, and we do about 3,000 passengers every day. We've done approximately 7 lakh passengers till now. So that's the numbers that we have. We do about 20% growth every month in terms of numbers, in terms of the growth. We have about 45% people who actually keep coming back to us. So each, almost half of our orders are from people who have actually ordered from us sometime in the past. So there are new horizons which are coming up, which is basically the low-cost carriers. This market is growing again. We have our eye on that. Buses, again, as I said, it's a 50 million passengers annual market. That's what we are going to go into. We've already done the study and pilots along with Make My Trip, and now we are going to do a full launch. And then there are new categories in food which are actually emerging, which is basically corporate tiffin, which is low cost, high repeat services, and then city-based models. So those are things that Travelkhana will be actually expanding its wings into in the next 6 to 8 months to a year time frame. But as of now, in terms of even trains, we've just touched the surface of it. Like we are about 0.5% of the overall, 0.05% of the overall market. We actually want to be about 1.5% of the overall train market in the next 2 to 3 years, which will take us about 50,000 meals, 50,000 orders every day. So that's the kind of scale that we want to achieve. That's what we are working on. And we thought that we will be able to make some dent in this huge market in another 6 years of time or so. But in another one and a half years, we got noticed. We go to railways. Railways has started showing a lot of interest and started experimenting with this, and we'll be doing a full launch in another 6 to 8 months. The new government is showing a lot of interest, so that's something that we are really very excited about. Any questions around Travelkhana?
Yeah, you mentioned that only 300 of the trains have pantry cars.
Yeah.
For example, obviously buses don't have any kind of kitchen or cooking facility.
Right.
So how exactly is it that you're serving this food? How is it being produced?
So it's actually, I thought, so let me actually, so that's my fault. I did not really clear that. So how you can order Travelkhana services, that you have it on your mobile phone, or you call it at the Travelkhana call center, or you can go to the website. You tell which is the train that you're traveling in. You can give your PNR number, and we pull up all those details. We track the train. So we are tracking all the trains in a live basis. So we know where the train is and where you can get the kind of choices. We tell you this is where you can get, this is where your train is likely going to be. And then you go to that particular location. Then you get a set of restaurants. We have as of now about 5 to 7 restaurants at each of the locations. In some of the large locations, about 10. In some of the smaller locations, there are 1 or 2. A year ago, we used to be 1 restaurant at every station. No, we don't have. We don't do any preparation. We don't do any preparation. So let me complete it. So as the train is traveling, the train is being tracked. The order is queued with us. It's not delivered to the restaurant. 1 hour before the arrival of the train, or whatever the cutoff time is. So in terms of, like, if we are talking, when we are talking to McDonald's, they want half an hour because they have food integrity issues in 30 minutes. At that time, the order is actually pushed to the restaurant. The restaurant makes that food. 15 minutes before the arrival of the train, there is another reminder that goes to the passenger to be ready at the seat and be ready with the cash, as well as a message actually goes to the restaurant to be at the station. The train comes, the guy is standing there, He doesn't delivery. He does more than one delivery in typically one train, about 5-7 deliveries, and then he comes back. And he collects the money in case the money is to be collected. He doesn't, he basically does the delivery, and that's how it is. And then about an hour later, there is another message or a call which goes, which is an automatic IVR, which asks, आपको खाना मिल गया और आपको अच्छा लगा कि नहीं लगा. So that's the kind of. So it's a complete workflow. Basically, that's something that we manage. On buses, it's at the time. So most bus routes are P2P, like it's a point to point, Bangalore to Hyderabad or Hyderabad to Bombay. So we give it at the time of departure, as of now. So that's the problem that we are solving. Yeah.
How are you able to control the customer experience? I mean, you just on the website or the app.
We do actually a lot of curation. So we do a lot of hard work at the restaurant side. We have a restaurant team which is about 15 people team, which is actually going around the country all the time. And they're going and then making repeat visits. They have a set of parameters on which they curate. So hygiene, quality of packaging, quality of the person or the entrepreneur who is running it or the owner who is running it, their overall service, their ability to really understand the internet market and the people like you and me, because this is the elite crowd, but this is not the kind of crowd which exists in 150 cities where we serve at. So we do some training as well. In case they are not available, like privy to packaging and the machinery for packaging, we get that be made available to them. Like we have our people and then they can supply that. So we've created some sort of a marketplace where they do that. It's a no profit, no loss marketplace as of now for us. And then they get on. And then they have an advance that they have given, which is a security advance. And they are very clearly told and managed in terms of the quality. So a year ago, we could not really deduct money in case the food was bad or not delivered. Now, if you are ordering with us, even if you are going to pay cash on delivery and your food is not delivered, we will give you a free food at the next station. And that will be deducted, and the entire thing will be actually managed by a software platform. So that's something that we are doing.